So I'm going first again, definitely not what I like. That's some things, I suppose. Put that in. We'll use the horn, save the symbiosis fertile. As usual, if I play out one species when I'm first, if someone eats them, I've spent one card. It would have been nice not to, but I think it's a reasonable risk. And if someone else goes greedier, they're more likely to be attacked. This also means that someone early in turn order can make a carnivore, because they know it can attack me, which can dissuade greediness from the other players. But yeah, this also means if I do this and someone else like plays a long neck or a cooperation that's undefended, someone else makes a carnivore knowing they can eat these, they'll probably eat the long neck or the cooperation. Possibly in addition to one of these, because making a carnivore that can't eat twice seems a bit silly. Okay, this guy could have put in something very low. Only a 0, so we're all okay here. There's still some leftovers. That's a long neck. I am going last. There's a chance that maybe I'll make some extra species if everything still looks safe. So I'm going to put in this big symbiosis number. I've got the 5 on it. If there's a lot of room for me, I might make some species. The astute would have also noticed there's a pack hunting and a carnivore here. Again, going last, maybe I can use it. But I'm thinking it's probably just more likely to end up being something like this. Or, you know, I've made so much food I don't need to show my cooperation yet. I wonder if that guy's there. Just as I'm about to ask, he starts playing, so that's good. Yeah, this does require it to look reasonably safe for me, though. If it doesn't look safe, I'll wonder how much body size I can put on this to feel safe, and then still just go with this. You know, something like this. So, I don't think that's going to be a carnivore. I definitely could be. And if it is, and I go a bit dangerous like this, where'd the fertile go? If it is a carnivore, and I do this, and I'm wrong, that means I lose this species. That's the wrong place to have that. It'll have 2 population, that'll be a pack hunting carnivore, we'll eat it twice. I think this is a risk I'm willing to take. Let's hope for the best. That one is the carnivore. The 2 body size 1 population carnivore is pretty rare. So we'll see whether he thinks he wants to attack this or this. I don't think he'll attack anything other than those 2. As I expected, there's heaps of food. So we really should take some out before, you know, we can take it with our own species. Cool. I think I would have gone for that same decision, but like I said, it's kind of a hard decision. Maybe you want to extinct this to stop me being able to do as much next turn. But this is, you know, it's a poorly defended warning call. Getting started on it's not a bad idea. Okay, so I can't eat particularly quickly, so I've also got this going on over here. What do you call them? Fertile. So I'm definitely a fan of there being a reasonable amount of food. I don't need both climbings. I'll put in 1. Now, it's slightly annoying that this guy is already using a warning call. It means it's much more likely for someone else to put up an ambush. But with what I've got here to defend with, I'm going to be putting up the warning call. I've already got this symbiosis, which is good. It's a pretty solid move. I'll give it 1 extra population. I will definitely want to save some of these pack huntings. The -3 is good to put in if I start feeling a bit more secure. Given that I don't really need the climbing at all, I could use it to save a species, but I'm happy just to add the extra body size. Maybe at some point I'd turn this into the carnivore, but right now I'm pretty happy with it just being on the end of the cooperation. Okay, this guy did not make this into an ambush, so we're all feeling pretty happy, and he's going to eat nothing. Which is great for his double scavenger. Oh, no, he's going to eat his own scavenger because he failed to defend it. With the classic symbiosis without body size. I think there's enough food that we'll probably get auto-feed once we've done this. This guy should definitely take some of this out rather than attacking that. I think he should eat with this one, because he's going to have to attack it. Then eat with this one for the next turns, and then attack. He has made the exact wrong decision. So my fertile is still triggering. He would have only taken 2 extra food out, and my fertile would have still triggered. Okay, so I would love to have a way that I could actually put my intelligence on this species. That would be the best. I don't think it's going to happen just yet, so we're going to start with the horns, just so there's still enough for me to eat. Again, still triggering the fertiles, happy for there to be a little bit too much food. I've still got, like, all the fucking pack huntings, so at some point when I need the -3, I'll have it. Probably put this here. That'll give me 5 to eat with that. 5 is the wrong number to want to eat. 4 is a good number to want to eat. I'll just put up the long neck, because again, have the fertile, why not? I'm strongly thinking about bumping the body size so I can do the fat tissue replacement. I think it's a solid call. Replacing a fat tissue that has 5 isn't a terrible plan. And I just still want to get this intelligence on here somehow. I either put it here with like a burrowing, or I put it here with a cooperation. Which is better than having it on here. If he does get his ambush now, this dies. I'm not that attached to it. I lose the long neck. Whatever. It means I don't really need this warning call anymore and I can get my intelligence up. Nope, he's still playing not very cleverly. So this is a carnivore that he's consistently added body size to, that hasn't been able to attack efficiently, and hasn't been able to disrupt other players. Usually a poor choice. So I think right now this is really between Lynchenborough and I. Next time when I'm eating first is probably when this -3 is coming in. He also saved a card, so maybe he put an intelligence on one of these just in case. I just had a card he didn't want to use. He might be, saving the long neck to put here next turn, when he needs it to get the burrower burrowed. So yeah, we're both eating 3 at a time for the first couple turns, which means together... Oh, he's eating with that one first to stop the carnivore. That's actually really good for me. Oh, he's been taken over by an AI, so feeding choices not quite so insane as they were before. Okay, this is the one that I really wanted to eat. I'd been really happy if I could have fully filled this, but I can't, so I probably won't do the replacement. So yeah, drawing a cooperation right now would be fantastic. Yep, thank you, game. I'll put that in. I'd love an extra defense on this, like that climbing I threw out earlier. Not going to happen, obviously. So I'm eating first. I've got the long neck. I'd like to get some intelligence happening as well. Yeah, that -3 could be good to have for next turn. So I guess this means I won't have the -3. If he gets an ambush, he just kind of kills all of this, and I say goodbye to my golden goose. But I think it's still a good move. Okay, no ambushes. There's the chance this guy gets an ambush, but I think that's a cooperation, and it's a very good one. I think this 2 body size was completely unnecessary. There's clearly no pack hunting carnivores. Or 6 body size carnivores. If this is a long neck, and that's a cooperation, reasonably sensible. Could have put down a fat tissue, I guess. Okay, 5 is good, because I am going to eat 4 of them right now. This guy's going to get 1, he's going to attack that, I'm going to do this. That's a good turn for this game. I think I am seriously winning now. Even if he makes an ambush carnivore and really does lay down the hurt on this species, I think I'm still doing fine. That's some nice cards that I wish I could do more with. So I am going last. Oh, he left because we extincted all of his species. That is the second person who I have seen do that recently. Okay, so again, we still don't have the ambush, so I'm not too worried here. This is also pretty unlikely to be a carnivore at all, it's only got the 2 body size. I'm not sensing any likelihood this could be an ambush carnivore. And if I just want to be really safe, just in case it is, we do that, I'm good. So I've got enough cards that I'm definitely going to be able to use 2 of them. So we go with that. It means hopefully I eat once and use 1 card, but if I use 2 it's fine. This guy loses 1 population. If I am going to use 2 cards like that, it may make more sense that we go with this. So if there is no food when it gets around to my turn, certainly possible. This is really what I want the food distribution to look like. If there is leftover food, I can just eat with this one, get a little bit, and still full-on use all my intelligence. So it is a carnivore. It doesn't have ambush. I don't know what it's planning to eat with its 2 body size. Maybe this, but it's not a good choice. Hopefully it doesn't eat this, because that does interfere with my cooperation chain. it's the sensible choice, but it's an AI, and trusting AI to make the sensible choices is misplaced trust, I guess. It didn't? Oh, it ate with this, yes, of course. Okay, so there's only 3 there. To maximise what's going to happen, I will eat with both of these first and then grab 2 of them here. That's just going to maximise my own score. Let someone else get one, they weren't winning anyway. Wow, rude. But that actually lets this guy use his card to get that one last population fed. Not much of a consolation prize, but it's something. Interesting this doesn't show AI there, but maybe it's just not long enough. Corporation Symbiosis Warning Call, I think we already have in the list that we are keeping. So that is there.